Peace, love, and light, Taurus-Gemini cusp collective, and happy birthday. I hope all of you are enjoying your birthday, this birthday time for you. Thank you all so much for allowing me to get this to you in divine timing. I know it is a little bit later in your cusp and a little late into Taurus season, but we're still going to go forward. You will be the first reading for Gemini season, okay? So you're going to kind of get back-to-back readings, which is going to be nice and fun. Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. They truly do mean the world to me. And guys, we have gotten over the 1,000K subscriber mark. Now I have my community board. It just got activated literally like 15 minutes ago. So look out for posts there. I'm going to be sharing a lot more information there with you guys. Videos and polls and just thoughts and encouragement, maybe even just picture readings. Who knows? I'll probably put out some polls to see what you guys might want as well. But thank you for all of your support, all of your love. I truly do appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, new to being a cusper, go ahead and check out that description box, okay? That's where you'll find information about this beautiful cusp. And then go ahead and hit the subscription button as well while you're there. And hit that, tap that bell notification so you're notified when I do post a new video, so you can be the first one to get your eyes on it. Let me know if you've watched any of my other videos, okay? Let me know what resonates on those as well. This is a community where we're open. You feel free to share your experiences, share what resonates with you if you're comfortable. If you're not, that's totally fine. If you just want to say hi in the comments, that's okay too, all right? But I'm grateful, very grateful to have you and thankful to resonate with you. So I'm excited to bring this reading in. Tauranize, it felt like you got a lot going on in your energy. So we're going to get to that. But for those that are new and aren't aware, I do start off every single video with a quick prayer. This is an opportunity for you to ground your energy, for me to ground my energy, and for us to be grounded together in the moment so that we're both open to the messages we need to receive, right? I'm open to the messages that I need to feel out and hear, and I hear them accurately to express them, and then you're open to receiving that expression and having it resonate with the parts in your own life that it needs to, okay? So for my love readings here at Cusp of Roses Tarot, love can mean a couple of different things, okay? So we could be talking about platonic love, like friendships, like family, like neighbors and coworkers, community members. We could talk about romantic relationships, like marriages, boyfriends, girlfriends, soulmates, twin flames, if you identify with either one of those journeys, okay? Divine counterparts as well. You might hear me refer to those. It could also be career and finances, right? So your current job, a job opportunity coming in for you, a career path that you might be interested in, a financial situation you're aiming for, or just financial abundance coming in. So all of that can come through in my love readings, okay? And if you are new to my channel, right, maybe you're not a cusp, or you're just, maybe you have Taurus and Gemini heavy in your chart, this reading can definitely resonate with you. Maybe there's a Taurus-Gemini relationship dynamic. This resonating can resonate for that dynamic, okay? Because how I set out my readings, and I'm going to continue to do so because I really do love this spread, is where I'm going to be pulling a romance oracle for the Taurus energy. Then I'll pull an oracle for the Gemini energy, and then I'll pull an oracle for the energy in between, okay? So this gives the cusper a chance to kind of gauge their energy, where they are in their own dynamic. The cross watcher a chance to kind of see where their cusper is, right? Or where you are, depending on why you're cross-watching or the connection you have to the energy, okay? So again, tarot is just a tool in order for you to connect with your higher self and sharpen your own intuition, okay? These are general, timeless readings, okay? So it can resonate with you at any given moment, not in the moment you watch it. It could be later, okay? So make sure you're coming back. But this also means that they're general, right? So the messages and things that I say, the stories that come through, the timelines that happen or that kind of show, it may not detail your situation head to toe, inside and out, right? So just take the bits and pieces that feel right for you and leave the rest for everyone else. Ooh, excuse me, Tauranize, your throat chakra. So just leave that for everyone else, right? So again, you'll understand if it resonates with you because it'll just make sense for what's going on in your situation. And if it doesn't make sense, you feel like it's stretching it or it kind of makes you confused, that's kind of how you know it's not for you, all right? So do your due diligence and discernment, and we'll go ahead and get started, okay? So you can pray along with me if you'd like, if you've been here for a while, or you can do your own prayers, affirmations, your own meditations, mantras, whatever you need to do to connect with your higher self, your divine source, or your spiritual team. Please do so right now, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective in this moment in time to bring forth messages of love, healing, truth, and light and wisdom for the overall personal development, growth, abundance, prosperity, ascension of the Taurus-Gemini Collective for Taurus season. We're so grateful for this opportunity to connect in this moment, and we're so grateful, ancestors, that you cover us in your love, in your light, and in your mercy every single day, and give us the strength to rise up in courage and face whatever may come our way, good or bad, ups and downs. Thank you for giving us the capacity to embrace those moments with love, with understanding, with compassion for ourselves and for others, and with honesty. We're so grateful for that opportunity to grow and expand, and we pray, ancestors, that by honoring the light within and honoring you in this life, that you'll continue to honor us and help us on the other side. We love you so much. Thank you. All right, and so it is. So Taurus, a little bit of throat chakra action. You could kind of hear in my throat. So there was a lot going on. Let's just start off there, okay? Taurus, Gemini, cuspers or cross watchers, all right? Being the cusp of energy, you are going to be feeling a lot of spikes and a lot of dips, okay? As we move into Gemini season, as Venus is in retrograde in Gemini, as other planets are in retrograde in their respective placements, you are going to be kind of at the center of those energy peaks. So it's super, 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 super crucial and important for you all this season, okay? Whether it be Taurus season, Gemini season, any season, right? But right now in the now moment, to pay attention to your energy, right? What is giving you spikes in energy? What is lowering your energy? What is draining your energy? What is amplifying your energy, right? What's feeding your energy? All of that is going to be super, super important for you right now, okay? I was also feeling a little bit of turmoil in that solar plexus. So you might be doing some reinvention when it comes to your vitality, your life force, your confidence, or your will to do something, your motivation to either get something done, start something, to pursue something. Finding that energy within, it's going to be coming through, but I feel like it's going to be coming through in surges, okay? So don't be alarmed if you're like super high energy, almost manic, right, at one moment, and then super low, needing to rest, feeling depleted the next, okay? Don't be alarmed by that, but you just want to pay attention to what's happening in your environment during those peaks and those valleys, who you're connecting with, who you aren't connecting with, right? It's almost like a take an inventory of your life right now to just kind of see how you can best shift to receive all this energy and to balance out all this energy that is going to be coming in, okay? Or that has already started coming in, all right? We do have this new moon today, and I feel like this is definitely grounding in that energy for you, Taurus, where that Gemini aspect is starting to feel more at home, more at peace, more comfortable, oscillating between the two twins, right? Or finding a balance between the two twins. And it feels more or less that the Taurus energy within your dynamic is the one that is going to be feeling a little bit depleted. So I feel like that Gemini energy is going to amplify. And then that Taurian energy that's keeping you grounded might kind of dissipate a little bit. So it's super, super important, like I'm saying, to stay focused around what is bringing you energy, what might be taking you down. What are you doing when you're feeling or experiencing those peaks and those valleys, okay? Definitely tap in with your throat chakra as well as your solar plexus just to keep those balanced. Because, yeah, throat chakra with communication, that Gemini energy, which rules communication, right? It's all about that talkative and looking from different sides and engaging, and they're very social, right? And then you have that Taurus energy, which is a little bit more grounded, a little bit more laid back, a little bit more reserved, right? So you're going to be, like I said, in and out of those energies. I do feel like it's going to be more, you're going to feel more at home in that sociable, excitable Gemini energy, but maybe struggling to find a little bit of grounding in that Taurian energy, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we got for this 10 minutes in, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. Where is the Taurus dynamic for Tauran eyes? What's going on with the Taurus energy for Taurus Gemini cuspers for Taurus season? Where is the Taurian energy? All right. Ooh, unrequited love. Interesting. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? They just told me revelation, so this could be a revelation of some sort of unrequited love situation. Again, this could be a part of that, maybe that turmoil I was feeling in the solar plexus. This also feels like maybe something that was heavily invested into. For those resonating a Taurian energy or just feel like they're more in their Taurian energy, or cross watchers, this feels like a situation that was definitely invested in. Like, it was given a chance, all the effort was put towards it, and it's the conclusion and the final factor is that it is unrequited, right? That there isn't enough attraction or there isn't enough chemistry to keep the connection or the relationship or the opportunity or the job. You see what I'm saying? Apply it to however you see fit, but to keep something going, okay? And release your ex just wanted to flip out, so that's telling me that it's a need to release something. And it's interesting that I was saying that right after career, and I've been getting that a lot with my daily readings. Just that many of us in the collective are really struggling with or being faced with having to release things, people, places, jobs, careers that we've invested a lot of time and a lot of energy in, okay? All right, where is the Gemini energy within this dynamic? Ooh, right away, heart-to-heart conversations. Exactly, there's that sociable energy I was talking about. Or that socializing, exciting energy, right? Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So I do feel like the Gemini energy within your dynamic is coming online, feeling again home now that we're entering Gemini season, and maybe feeling more comfortable expressing and connecting and speaking and talking. Talking seems to be super important. So maybe we're having heart-to-heart conversations, right? Saying things, expressing this unrequited love. That could be the case as well. This unrequited love could be prompting this heart-to-heart conversations, like whether this is with an employer, with a person, a friend, a family, but just saying, look, right? Honestly discussing, this is how I feel. This is my honest truth. What's your honest truth? How do we find a compromise? What's the best way forward? Like, that type of conversating is happening. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is keeping... Ooh. All right. Thank you. What is keeping Tauran eyes balanced? What's the balance between this energy? Ooh, reconciliation. Yeah. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Okay. Ooh, this is heavy. Okay. So Tauran eyes, I feel as though for some of you, you are very balanced in this Taurus Gemini energy right now. And you're being faced with some sort of reconciliation where someone or something is returning into your life. And you're needing to have these heart-to-heart conversations about the unrequited love. So I'm getting two separate timelines. For some of you, this reconciliation is with someone who you had unrequited love with. And maybe it was never spoken as this is unrequited, right? Like, it was never concluded. So this feels like some sort of closure that might be coming in through this heart-to-heart conversation. So seeing each other again, coming face to face, and then realizing and recognizing after honest communication that the love is unrequited, right? That's for some of you. For another group of you, this reconciliation is coming forward, like keeping the balance, right? you're having heart-to-heart conversations with someone you did have unrequited love with, or it felt unrequited, and maybe through this heart-to-heart conversations, you're then having the decision to reconcile, okay? So for some of you, it's this person returning from the past who you had this unrequited love with that didn't maybe end on a good note or didn't have full closure, and now you're having heart-to-heart conversations to gain closure. That's why you're having the reconciliation. Then for others of you, this is a reconciliation after a heart-to-heart conversation about unrequited love, right? Whether it was on your end, on their end, on both of your guys' ends, like it wasn't the right time, or, it just something, it didn't align all the way. You're having that heart-to-heart conversations in the name of reconciliation, to return to each other, to come back together. Again, this could be with an employer, right? Finally expressing to your employer that, you have been unhappy, or this feels unrequited. You're not feeling like you're getting a lot out of the job and the position, having that honest communication and maybe finding a solution or reconciling in a way that's in the highest good for both parties, right? So again, this could be within business. This could be numerous things. Apply it to what feels right for you, okay? But that's just what I'm seeing. So keep those two timelines in mind, all right? So we're going to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper with the Golden Universal Tarot. Looking at the unrequited love, we got Temperance, okay? Balancing out. This is Sagittarian energy. This is also Archangel Gabriel showing up for me as a reader, okay? So Archangel Gabriel could be working very closely with you if you feel like you are in heavy Taurus energy or heavy Taurus energy. Or you identify a little bit more with Taurus energy, or just if you're in tune with this reading or in tune with that unrequited love energy. This is Archangel Gabriel coming in to help balance out that unrequited love, or bring some sort of compromise and understanding to this unrequited love, okay? So I'm interested to see what other cards come out, because I'm kind of getting an energy, right? We have those two timelines where this could be Archangel Gabriel coming in to balance out that feeling of unrequited love, right? For the group where it wasn't that it was unrequited, it just wasn't the right time, and you're having that heart-to-heart conversations now, and you're reconciling. That's what this is bringing in, that reconciliation, right? That balancing act. For those where this is a realization, right? You've been in it and you're realizing this is unrequited, and right. And you're realizing as they're coming in, okay, yes, this is unrequited. We need to move forward. That's also what this Temperance is all about. Coming in and balancing the emotions around the unrequited love. Okay, that seems very specific. Very, very specific. What else? Okay. What else do we need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit. What else do Tauranites need to know about unrequited love and Temperance? Woo. Oh, yep. Love it. So you have the 10 of Swords. I love that. Check out the daily reading that I did. That might resonate with you as well. But this is that, and it's leaving the past behind, right? Being free, finally free from something, right? That it's done. Something has come to a complete ending. 10 is all about completions, okay? So it's something also in the mental energy, needing to let go of the past, needing to let go of that feeling of unrequited love, right? It could be, again, numerous things. I do feel like for majority of you that are watching this is that ending to that feeling of unrequited love. And I feel like there might be a rejuvenation of love because this reconciliation is here. Yeah. And then you have Justice here. Wow. Powerful. Libra energy, okay? You could be dealing with the Libra, or you could be dealing with someone like a Sagittarius or someone who has Sag in their chart, or Libra heavy in their chart, okay? But this talks about that balance. This is all about justice coming in, the divine. Like I said, Archangel Gabriel coming in to balance out those emotions around the unrequited love. Again, whether this is a new realization, right, that what you're in is unrequited, or this is someone coming back where the connection was once unrequited, but now it's coming back for reconciliation. You see what I'm saying? Because the worst is over, right? It can't get any worse. There's no more pain. And I'm not going to say no more pain around it, but it's just, yeah, it's you're free from the pain that's already happened, right? Like what has happened can no longer hurt you because it's done, right? That's what I'm saying. And that's the justice. This reconciliation, this balancing out of emotions, this peace energy, right? This is also the angel of alchemy, right? Being the alchemist is taking and transforming and transmuting energy into something new, okay? So definitely Archangel Gabriel, or the temperance angel. Also the angel of patience, right? Like this unrequited love situation, whether the realization that it was unrequited took some time, or whether this series of swords, right, took time for each one of those to go in, and now it's finally done, so you can get that balance, right? Regardless of the situation, what's happening around the unrequited love, right? Again, whether it's the decision, this is unrequited and we need to walk away, or it was unrequited back then, but it's not anymore. Justice is here, okay? Yeah, so this feels like regardless of what it was, this justice is feeling like there was karma being served, or there is karma being served currently, right? Like you guys have either gone through the karma already, so like the karma is done between the connection or within the connection, or within the situation, the lessons have been learned, right? And that's what now the emotions have to be balanced out for. But either way, justice was served by the divine hand, which I love, okay? So however that unrequited love is working out for you, it is just, right? It's just, it's fair. It's what needed to happen for balance. All right. So let's go ahead. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this beautiful message. What's going on with heart-to-heart conversations that Taurinites need to know about? Thank you. What's going on with heart-to-heart conversations? Ooh, I love it. Okay, 2 of Cups, talking about emotional union or emotional partnership. This is, again, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discussing your feelings with each other. This is 2 people coming with 1 cup of feelings, their cup of feelings, and saying, okay, let's see what's in this cup. What do you have? What do you have to pour out? This is what I got to pour out. There's that honest communication, okay? So coming together, unifying in that emotional way, being honest about what we emotionally feel, right? Maybe even speaking up about it. It's really interesting. This is the Gemini dynamic, and you have heart to heart, which implies 2 people, right? Then you have the 2 of Cups, which is 2 people, right? So I feel like that's right on par. This could definitely be your twin energies communicating again, right? Or amping up communication, having honest discussion with each other about maybe what you want as an individual. For those that are resonating more in their Gemini energy, or just more with this heart-to-heart conversation energy, it could be within yourself, right? So letting one twin talk, letting the other twin talk, finding that balance in between. If it's not within you, this is definitely something within a connection with someone, okay? Because you do have the Queen of Wands here, okay? So this connection could have been with someone who was a Queen of Wands. Now, mind you, everybody can harness elemental energy. So it doesn't necessarily mean that this is only a fire sign, right? Or someone who has fire in their chart. It could be, but anyone. Literally, you could have no fire in your chart and harness Queen of Wands energy and be a Queen of Wands and show up as a Queen of Wands, okay? So that feels very important to notify, because I feel like sometimes, it can be very easy to get caught up on the signs of things and the elements, and then that could kind of switch the story around, or you can then build something or build energy around something that's not necessarily true, right? In connection to certain people in your life. So keep that in mind. It's just somebody who harnesses fire energy very well. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. She knows how to, exude confidence, very much so comfortable with the body energy, reads body language very well, gives off body language quite a lot, right? So someone who's not afraid of being out in the public with their body, with their sensuality, with their energy, right? Or just someone who is just super, super confident, right? Just very confident in what they want and what they want to do, is a go-getter in that way, right? So they harness that fiery essence. So this is a heart-to-heart conversation happening with the Queen of Wands energy, okay? What else do Taurinites need to know about heart-to-heart conversations and the 2 of Cups? Yeah, it almost feels like, okay, so for some of you, Tauranize, this Queen of Wands could be outside of this connection, okay? This also could be you, Tauranize, showing up as the Queen of Wands, and that, like, again, having that heart-to-heart conversation within yourself, just because I feel the solo energy with her, with this Queen of Wands. Now, mind you, energy doesn't know gender as well, so this could be a man, this could be a female, a male, a woman, however you want to identify, okay? It's just energy. We all have masculine and feminine within, which is why I keep getting that pull of this could be your masculine and your feminine energy within you having this heart-to-heart conversation about this unrequited love, right? Like maybe this is you, Tauranize, bringing justice to this unrequited love situation within yourself, right? So you might not even be in communication with this unrequited love or be in communication with the situation that was unrequited, but you are bringing justice within yourself because I think you are done mentally, right? Like you're done mentally holding on to it, fighting for it, trying to balance it maybe, right? You're done with that. You're bringing justice by your own hand. This is honestly, I feel like for a lot of you, you're bringing justice to this situation, to this unrequited love through yourself, through acknowledging you, through having this heart-to-heart conversation with you internally, deciding what you want to do, right? What actions you want to take, because wands and wand energy and fire energy is all about action, right? So this could also be a heart-to-heart conversation within yourself to say, okay, what are we willing to receive action-wise, right? Because queen energy, feminine energy is all about receptivity, being receptive. The queen does not get up and go and take action. This queen definitely will, but she will definitely wait to receive. Like she knows her worth. She's going to stand and wait for what she truly deserves. And I feel like a lot of you are maybe even having that conversation around, okay, what type of action, right? What are we actually looking for in a connection? That's that heart-to-heart conversation. What does my masculine energy need? What does my feminine energy need in order to be in balance, or in order to have reconciliation, or in order to experience love? Okay, so I'm getting that kind of heavy too. Yeah. What else do Tauranites need to know about heart-to-heart conversation, Spirit? Yeah. 9 of Wands. So there's that guarded energy as well, more fire energy. This is almost kind of like, yeah. So they're really pulling me in. This is a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, Tauranites, okay? This is you checking in with your masculine energy within, checking in with that feminine energy in within, and saying, okay, look, we have fought the good fight, right? We have been through situations, this unrequited love. We've been through enough unrequited love. We really only have room for one more attempt. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the 9 right before that 10 of Wands, where you're overloaded. You have too much on your plate. You're doing too much people pleasing. This is almost like, okay, I can be open for one more try, one more attempt, whether it's with this unrequited love person or with someone else, or just you saying, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to be open one more time to having this type of 2 of Cups relationship, to having some sort of reconciliation, to having some sort of love, again, with this person or with someone else, within yourself, however you see fit. But it's almost kind of like you're at that last little bit of hope, okay? So you're operating on a very small nugget of hope here, which I think even in this open, honest conversation, that could be something that you're saying to yourself or saying to this person, right? Like, I only have room for like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I truly only can handle this much more of what's going on, or I can only do this for this much longer, right? Like, this is it feels very kind of time oriented even. Like, I only got one more time around the block with this, or like one more effort or one more chance. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that last stitch. But what you are recognizing within yourself, Tauranites, is that you have been through a lot. Okay, that it's almost like that wounded warrior energy, where you might even be talking to yourself like, hey, we might be operating out of some wounded energy that might need some attention, might need some healing, right? Yeah, especially if this is like you having a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself after an unrequited love situation. Definitely acknowledging that wound within, acknowledging the wounds that maybe this unrequited love created within, and doing the work to heal it, right? Coming out and saying, okay, I'm a little wounded by this. Okay, that kind of hurt me. Okay, this is where, this is why I'm doing this, because that type of connecting the dots within this unrequited love, it's like you're realizing, okay, yeah, I've been through the ringer, I've gone through a lot, and I want to find some sort of balance, right, within myself as this Queen of Wands. What actions am I willing to receive, right? What actions am I willing to receive from others that will align me with my truth, that will make me maybe even release some of this guarded energy, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is you putting up a wall and being like, okay, no more of this unrequited love. How am I going to recognize unrequited love in the future? That type of thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, I kind of want to move on, but they keep making me stay on that. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. What do Tauranites need to know about reconciliation for Taurus season? Woo, what we got? Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, hey now. So you got the Page of Swords here. This could be watching. This could be spying, like energetically, mentally, telepathy, thinking a lot, heavy thinking. Okay, this is also formulating new thoughts for me. Pages could be children. Pages could also be student energy. Like needing to learn a new way of thinking, needing to accept or embrace new thoughts, okay? Ooh, and I'm feeling like it could be connected with this unrequited love, right? Like needing to see why it was unrequited, what made it unrequited, right? And was there anything in your mind about it? Like, what was holding you to the unrequited love? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if this is you bringing in justice for yourself, this Page of Swords regarding reconciliation is like, okay, I'm going to think about how I would have liked this to reconcile. What would I have wanted to hear? What do I need to know in order to move forward, right? What do I need to know in order to find peace? What do I need to know in order to accept this, right? This could also be Tauranites now coming in strong a little differently here. On that other side, Tauranites, this could be someone who you did experience unrequited love with, right? And maybe you decided, again, you took justice into your own hands. You walked away, right? You found peace. You found balance, okay? It's unrequited. You accepted that. Boom, boom, boom. You went in. You had the heart-to-heart conversations with yourself. Okay, why did that happen? What do I actually need in a connection and in a partnership, so that I don't have to feel so guarded anymore, or that I can let this guard down? This could be that person that you had that unrequited love with, kind of thinking and hoping and maybe even strategizing on how to have a reconciliation with you. And I say that because that Page of Swords came out with this Knight of Pentacles, which talks about slow, steady movements. Like slowly but surely getting somewhere, taking a lot of time to get to from point A to point B, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is reliable. The Knight of Pentacles can also denote like someone being under the care of someone who's very nurturing, very that provides a lot of safety, a lot of security, okay? Being watched over by someone, right? So again, this could be this person that you had unrequited love with, because I don't really feel your energy connected here. So it feels like the person you're connecting with, right? They could be wishing, hoping, strategizing on how to bring this reconciliation or how to return into your life. Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles feels like a return. But I don't feel like it's actually happening yet, because as you can see, this horse right here, it hasn't moved, right? It's not in a movement motion like the other knights. So I feel like this is still just in the thought process. This person is still just thinking about how they can move this forward, thinking about how to return into your life, thinking about coming back, right? Thinking about maybe even how to bring in this justice, right? Because I think they sense if this is someone returning, right, they sense this guardedness within you. They sense that, they sense that union and that peace even within yourself, right? I think they're picking up on the fact that you've brought justice to yourself without them, right? Without them being present. And now that might be giving them some sort of encouragement or some sort of hope that they can return and reconcile with you and come back into your life some way, somehow, okay? Now, this isn't, and I don't think that they're wanting to rush in. I think they're trying to make a plan here that's going to be slow, that's going to be steady, but assured, right? That's going to ensure that they'll be fixed. That there'll be a fixture in your life, okay? Interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit. What else do Tauranites need to know about reconciliation? What else do Tauranites need to know about reconciliation? Wow, yeah. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're wanting to come back or wanting to return or even just trying to strategize how to rebuild or how to work together again. So again, if this is like let's say this is an employer that rejected you. This could totally be that situation, right? Let's say, yeah, this is an employer that rejected you. Now that all of this is happening with the pandemic, your skill set, because this also talks about having a skill set, right? Or having, learning a new skill set. Either your skill set that you have now or your capacity and ability to learn new skill sets is very valuable. And they're now trying to strategize how to either get you back, right? Re-employ you, or if this is a current employer, because I am getting a little bit of work energy, they may be strategizing on how to solidify this partnership, solidify you working for them or working with them for the long term. Do you see what I'm saying? For the long term. So it's almost like if you're kind of currently in a job situation, maybe you feel it's unrequited, right? You're making peace with that. You're deciding to bring justice and balance to the situation however you see fit, right? Which could have pushed you to make some internal adjustments, right? Some internal recalibrations, having that heart-to-heart conversation, realizing that maybe you're a little guarded, right? Maybe you are a little pent up, right? A little bit hesitant, right? Or whatever has happened in this unrequited love or with this job has made you a little bit guarded. And I think that your employer could be sensing that. Again, this could be a relationship. Again, apply it how you see fit. I'm seeing a couple different possibilities. But they could be sensing that, wanting that reconciliation with you and trying to strategize on how to commit, how to bring in a solid, long-term, stable commitment, right? In this joint opportunity. Now, for those where this is love, right? So like I said, we were on those 2 timelines where you're currently in a situation, you're realizing it's unrequited, you're having to reconcile or having to come back in each other's lives because there is some sort of work, money, finances, something tied into the connection that needs to be resolved or that needs to be planned or strategized around for the long term, right? Again, right. So this could be like if you were business partners with someone you were romantically involved with, realizing, okay, the romance piece isn't working out. It's unrequited. But we got to work out the finance, the business piece, right? So that could be that energy. For those where this was unrequited, right, in the past, and it's coming back in for reconciliation. They're coming back in, maybe even offering, hey, let's work on this together, or hey, let's build this skill together, or something as far as a joint opportunity or joint efforts. So maybe they're even trying to strategize on how to get you open and not guarded to be in some sort of working relationship with them. And when I mean working relationship, not that for some of you, it could be that they're coming back to offer a business opportunity. But I also feel like this is just them trying to strategize how can they return into your life and make whatever working relationship, whatever connection you have, or how can they inspire you to be committed to working with them again, right? To finding that union. This is a 3, that Trinity again. Okay. Yeah, this definitely feels like they're wanting to rebuild and repair. So again, for those where this is someone coming back from the past, right? Like you haven't been with them for time. Like I feel like it's been time, like years you haven't talking to them, you haven't been with them. They could be trying to strategize and plan on how to work on the partnership and rebuild something. Again, for those that are currently in a situation, realizing that it's unrequited, this is you then working with them and trying to strategize, how can we work out what we still have to work out, because I do feel like there is some sort of money, some sort of financial tie. How do we work this out for the long term, right? What plan are we putting in place for the longevity to work together just with the finances and leave the love alone? Do you see what I'm saying? Allow it to be unrequited. How do we work through the finances piece? So it's going to be different for a lot of you, but just take what resonates and leave the rest. We are now going to check in with the archangels, see who's here for you, Taurus, for this spread, who's helping you out. All right, and then we'll end the reading. All right, thank you so much. Who's here? Yeah, I'm actually. Okay, I wasn't feeling it, but they told me to keep it. So Archangel Gabriel here, creative writing. Archangel Gabriel with temperance as well. So this says make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Okay, so this might be how you brought justice to this unrequited love situation. Maybe you journaled out your thoughts. Maybe you wrote an article, wrote a book on it. Maybe it inspired a book idea for you or something of that matter. I feel like creative writing helped you bring justice to the unrequited love, right? That creative expression, writing out your thoughts, journaling out your thoughts helped you see the unrequited love or helped you make peace with the fact that, yes, this love is unrequited, okay? Depending on, again, what storyline you're on. Any other archangels here? Thank you so much. Yep, take back your power, Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life, okay? This feels like that reconciliation, right? So you or the other person desiring to take back the power within themselves. This also could be this heart-to-heart conversations as well. You deciding if you brought justice to this unrequited love situation on your own, you deciding, right, that I'm going to stand in my power. I'm going to use my God-given power and intention to manifest new blessings into my life, right? And that's what I meant. Having that heart-to-heart conversation. Well, that didn't work out. Okay, we accept, we forgive. But what do I want? Essentially, right? I'm going to now stand in my God-given power. What do I want to manifest now, right? How do I come out of this guarded energy, right? Or acknowledging, look, I've been through enough. I really, really, really want these specific things, like taking back your power and claiming that and doing that manifestation work through having that heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, with this unrequited love. Again, take it, your employer, take it how it resonates, okay? Any other archangels here? Thank you. Beautiful. I love it. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges, overcoming difficulties. Huge. This is huge for you, Taurus. This is really, really huge. So again, whether you are now, either way, if you've been in a situation and you're realizing it's unrequited, or you were in a situation and it was unrequited, either way, that's done. Like, I feel like unrequited love is done for you for the moment. The worst is now behind you and you're overcoming these challenges. And that's where this Page of Swords is, strategizing on how to overcome the challenges, how to work together, how to overcome it, right? How to build and work through it together, whether this is together within yourself, right? Or together with this person. Take it how it resonates, okay? But work with Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raziel, and Archangel Jeremiah for the remainder of Taurus while the sun is still in Taurus, right? And then as we move into Gemini season, okay? And I will see you all in your bonus reading, which I do have coming out for you, and your Gemini season reading, okay? I hope you all found this helpful, insightful, inspiring, motivating, or at least just provided enough confirmation for what you got going on in your own life. Let me know what resonates with you in the comment sections below, okay? I look forward to hearing from you. Namaste.